Hey everybody, what is going on? FG here, and we are going to start a brand new video series. This is going to be a realistic all-Madden rebuild. That's right, all-Madden. I don't know, all-pro's been difficult enough this season, but we're going to try it on all-Madden. And we're going to try it with the Indianapolis Colts. They are going to bring in Peyton Manning as offensive coordinator. So we are going to be playing offense only in this series. Jacoby Brissett played this year. These are pretty much his real stats minus week 17. I did start this before the cloud went into week 17, so I had to force all the correct wins in week number 17. There's Frank Gore's season, nearly 1,000 yards. T.Y. Hilton, the only receiver even close to or over 1,000 yards. Jack Doyle, the number 2 leading receiver. Looking at the offensive line, they don't show any sack totals or anything. Let's see, sack totals on the defense. You got Jabal Sheard leading it with 6. You kind of would expect that. He is the best player they have on defense. 3 picks for Hooker, 3 picks for Melvin. So that's, we've got to improve this defense in order to get this team to win, and also fix the offense by keeping Andrew Luck upright, if at all possible. 1 defensive touchdown. It was John Simon. Adam Vinatieri was able to kick 31 out of 36 field goals, and Rigoberto Sanchez had a decent year. Did we have anyone make the Pro Bowl, though? Let's take a look and see if we did get any Pro Bowlers. So far, I do not see any. As we continue through here, looking at that AFC side, literally nobody. So not a single Pro Bowler here for the Indianapolis Colts. Let's look at the yearly awards. NFL MVP Russell Wilson as the Seahawks go 10-6. Offensive Player of the Year Alex Smith. Defensive Player of the Year Vince Williams. Offensive Rookie of the Year, there's Defensive Rookie of the Year Desmond King. Best Quarterback Tom Brady. Best Running Back Le'Veon Bell. Best Receiver DeAndre Hopkins. Best O-Line David DeCastro. Linebacker Khalil Mack. D-line Calais Campbell. There's DB Kevin Byard. He did have an actual good season in real life. And Harrison Butker for kicker. Here's the playoff results. Now, EA is completely broken. I put in all the exactly correct wins, and the Ravens were put into the playoffs. So, obviously, they don't know anything about tiebreakers. But there's the divisional. The Chiefs over the Patriots. Doubt that'll really happen. Falcons over Philly, Jacksonville over Pittsburgh, and Carolina over Minnesota. So none of the home teams win in the divisional round. Kind of weird. Jacksonville over KC in the conference title. Carolina over Atlanta in the conference title. And Carolina beating Jacksonville for the Super Bowl of the 1995 expansion teams. Blake Bortles throws 6 interceptions to lose this game. So basically just Blake Bortles doing Blake Bortles things, even though Keelan Cole had a hell of a game with 189 yards. That's pretty fantastic. Taking a look here, a lot of sacks on the board, 3 interceptions for Luke Kuechly, 2 for Thomas Davis. So just throwing picks to linebackers all day is basically what he was doing. Re-signings, tried to get Mingo, didn't want to come back. Tried to get Muhort, didn't want to come back. Tried to get Bostic, didn't want to come back. Tried to get Moncrief, didn't want to come back. Rashawn Melvin was offered a deal in which he declined. So we go into free agency with nobody really coming back, and we're going to offer a bunch of contracts here. Try to get a new running back in-house. Try to get a new receiver in-house. We'll see if it's possible. We're going to try and get some O-linemen. Need some def O-linemen and some defensive ends and some corners. So definitely putting out offers on a bunch of guys to start off this series in free agency, putting offer on kicker Nick Rose, trying to bring him in. We were rejected on Will Lutz. We were accepted for Quentin Dunbar. So Quentin Dunbar going to join the Indianapolis Colts. Looking at the offers and where they stand right now, of course, we are trying to get people on the cheap. We are not trying to pay a ton of money unless they're worth it. McKinnon declines us. Carradine declines us. We do get kicker Rose, so we got him. We were declined on Fuller. We were declined on Breland. We were declined on Josh Gordon. And we were declined on Delvin Breaux. Moving on, Charkandrick West accepts. So does Jackson, the right guard, so we do get some depth. Margus Hunt, we get rid of him for a couple 6s and a 5 next year. So we'll take that, try and draft some players better than him. Then we've got Farley. We get rid of him for a 5th. And now we are going to trade our 3rd overall pick down with the 49ers for the 9th overall pick and pick left tackle Perry Adkins. These guys' names will be changing, so pay attention. But we do get Perry Adkins. Then we're going to go ahead and take R.J. Heyer here in the 2nd round. He's a 79 overall. Then we're going to grab Quincy Guyon, who really doesn't look that good as far as his overall, but he's got a lot of good things about him. Then we're going to grab Daryl Daniel in the 3rd round. He's a 73. We'll grab Justice Jacoby in the 4th. He's a quick dev, so possibly could help us out a little bit in the running back game. We'll also grab Mario Nallrath for another running back to help us out. We grab a 6th-round quarterback in the 5th, Harris Vinatieri, a 71 quick. Maybe can develop with us. And then right guard Darrell Shea, a 76 normal in the 6th round. Not bad. Again in the 6th round, we take a shot on a tight end we didn't even scout. Jordan Diaz, a 77 overall blocking tight end. And then we're going to take a shot at a fullback, 77 normal. So that is the draft. We trade away a couple 7s for some picks next season. And Mike McGlinchey is our left tackle, drafted in the 1st round. He went up moving to left tackle, so there he is. And then we have defensive tackle Christian Wilkins, 79 overall normal. He's coming out of Clemson. We also have Justin Lawler. That will be our defensive end coming out of SMU. These are all real prospects, by the way, so just kind of trying to sort of be accurate. There's one of these that isn't very accurate, but whatever. MJ Stewart, a 73 overall. We got Ito Smith coming out of Southern Miss, a 70 quick. See, I didn't really change anything, just the names and maybe their appearance. Kalen Ballage coming out of Arizona State, so we put him up in there. This is the one that maybe isn't the most realistic. We have Baker Mayfield, a 71 quick. I doubt it'll be a 6th-round pick, but I did put in the other quarterbacks in this franchise that are projected to go near or ahead of him, and he was like kind of the best one picked after them, so I kind of chose him. We've got Cam Serenay out of Wake Forest as a tight end, Ross Pierschbacher out of Alabama as the guard, and then fullback Khalid Hill out of Michigan for our fullback. So there we go. A pretty good draft for the Colts in this first off season. We're also going to sign some undrafted free agents like wide receiver Nash Weiner, wide receiver Craig Austin, just trying to bolster that receiving core. Tight end Nick Nishwanger, I can't even say that, it's a tongue twister. Right guard Najee Love. We're going to grab left outside linebacker Lewis Berrien. We're going to grab middle linebacker Travis Klein. We're going to grab outside linebacker Quintarius Dishman. We're going to grab corners here, Rashawn Stevens. We will also grab Perry Garner. Oh, no, we're not going to grab Perry Garner. We might grab Vlad Hudson here, though. We're grabbing Joseph Chambers. And we are going to grab Vlad Hudson. We're going to grab strong safety Griffin Tutt. And I'm thinking Paul Rowe as well. So there we go. We've got some undrafted guys. We're also going to make a trade here, trading away 3 guys that are not going to make the squad for a 5th and a 6th from the Buccaneers. And we'll take a look at the depth chart. So here we go. We've got Jack West. We are going to move Ito Smith and Kalen Ballage in there over Marlon Mack, unfortunately for him. We've got Nash Wiener playing. We are going to have Rodgers and Boyd in there as well as Austin. So I'm kind of liking the receiving core. I think they can do better than what they look like. Jack Doyle starting tight end. We got McGlinchey over at left tackle. The line is still leaving a lot to be desired. Costanzo is pretty much the only established player. Anderson, I really don't like him, but we've kind of got to run with him for now. Then we got Hankins at right end. Lawler will back him up. At defensive tackle, we got Woods and we got Wilkins. We got Sheard at left with Basham and Berrien. Middle linebacker, this is an issue for us. I think we're going to play Anthony Walker, see how he does. We might play Travis Klein, though. Yeah, we're going to play Travis Klein, see how he does this season. Maybe he can prove himself somewhat worthy here. Then on the right side, once we get through all this backuping, we got Joshua Perry backing up. Kind of like that. All right, so we got John Simon. We got Bradley back there. We got Quentin Dunbar. He'll be our main corner. Just looking to see what else needs to be done here. Dishman, Bradley. I kind of like Dishman. Kind of want to get him some playing time here in the preseason at the very least. We got Rayshawn Stevens getting some PT. Malik Hooker remains at free safety, and unfortunately Clayton Geathers there. We got Nick Rose and Rigoberto Sanchez. Kick returner will be T.Y. He'll also return the punts. We've got Rigo doing the kickoff specialists, and Marlon Mack. Should be Jack West. All right, so that's how the team's looking. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I will show some preseason highlights in the next episode. Let me know if you are hyped for this Colts rebuild. Take care.